everyone, happy Monday. So as you all know, today is my Monday makeup roundup, and today I'm going to be focusing on concealers. But first I'm going to put on my foundation for you again, and today I do have self-tanner on, so I'm a little bit darker than normal, and I'm going to be using my Dream Satin Liquid with my Real Technologies Expert Face Brush and just blend all of this in. Okay, so now I am ready for my concealer. So I always do concealer immediately after my foundation. And my most recent favorite concealer is this Tarte, and it's called Shape Tape Contour Concealer. And the color that I get is light. Now this may be a little light for my skin now that I have self-tanner on, but at the same time, you do want your concealer to be lighter than your color in the first place, because you want, the goal of concealer, or one of the goals of concealer, is to lighten your under eyes and just to almost like a highlighter. So this is where I put everything, and sometimes I'll go down this way and I do like a little fan up above my nose. So, and really quickly, sometimes if your eyes are really dark right here, if your pigment is darker, I will also put my concealer up here just to lighten that skin as well. So that's how I apply it, and now I'm gonna blend it. Okay, so if you do buy one of these Tarte Shape Tape concealers, then there is an option for you to buy it with this little sponge. And so I already have one that I've already opened and I'm using, but sometimes I use this and sometimes I use my fingers. So sometimes people recommend to use the fourth finger, this one right here, and I'm just gonna show you what I do. You literally just pat, and you don't rub it in, and you just kind of blend it in with your finger. And sometimes I feel like this is the better way to keep as much product on your face as possible. Now sometimes I will rub a little bit in my eyes just because it's hard to pat your eyelid. But that is basically what I do when I use my fingers. Now, if you want to use this, you can do the same thing. Some people even say to wet it, so I just use my little spray, dab it, just one little squirt to get some liquid on there. And then you do the same thing with a sponge. You just dab. You don't rub in. But what you want to do is just get it all blended in so it's not visible from your face. So, and then you can just blend in the rest. Okay, sorry for the light, it's kind of bright, I know. I have really bad lighting in my office right now. Okay, so that is my concealer. And then what you will do to follow this is you can set it with some setting powder. You can use just a normal powder on top of this, or you can go straight into your contour using bronzer. And I'm gonna show you that next, just to show you what I do before I set it, so stay tuned. Okay, so the next thing I do after concealer is contour, and the kit that I'm using most often right now is from KKW Beauty, Kim Kardashian's contour kit, and I absolutely love it. And then I am probably not using the right brush, but this is the brush I use. It's a small brush, so I can kind of make the contour really narrow where I want it. And so you know you've got concealer all right here. What you want to do with your contour or your bronzer is, and you can just use any bronzer to do this that's darker than your skin, and you just put it right here at that little bone structure, and then right up underneath. And you can go down with it if you want, or sometimes you can just do like a little circle right here. And you do the same thing on this side. And then you go up to the top of your forehead. And what I do with this brush is I kind of pinch it and make it a little line and do the bridges of my nose. And then you want to go under your jawline. All right, So that's all I do with bronzer, contour before I use powder, and that is next. So the powder I'm using right now is MAC, and it is a medium plus, and it's the mineralized skin finish. So it's B65. And then I also have a Real Techniques powder brush that I absolutely love. So this is what I use to set all of that and kind of do an even extra blend. So I just make sure there are no like makeup lines. The contour bronzer is not too strong. And then just blend it all in. It's kind of like my setting, but you can use, there's actually some setting powder that you can use instead. But then from here, I will do my blush, and then I do my eyes. So, and then I finish off with a setting spray for MAC. I've also used, I got this in the set that I got. It's from Ulta Beauty. It's the matte setting spray that I really like this as well. So all of these products and different processes will be coming up in the following weeks on Monday for my Monday makeup roundup.